Welcome back to the Split Screen Experience, episode 62. It is I, Harmon, alongside.
J Money, back again, ready to do podcast.
It's just us this time. Rest of the crew couldn't make it. So I think we're gonna hijack podcast and just talk about Mass Effect, BioWare. Honestly, because I could talk about BioWare forever. Well, old BioWare, at least.
And what's prompting this? Is there any actual good news coming out of BioWare, or
No, just general conversation topic. I don't think we probably won't get the next Mass Effect teaser again on N7 Day, all the way in November. And it's going to be another snippet
I'm betting we're not seeing it until 2030.
of the actual game. Yeah, probably. It's going to be late.
I don't even think we actually got a snippet for Mass Effect this year. So pessimistic.
No, I think they were just like, "Hey guys, we're still here. Stay true, Spectres."
That's really rad. Anyway,
like, yeah, you guys are really making me want to go play Exodus now. Fuck you guys. Which, if you guys don't know, Exodus is a bunch of old Mass Effect devs that are come together to make a new space game, and it's looking pretty good.
Mass Effect, Halo, a couple of other heavy hitter games. It looks like that's gonna be very much on my playlist next year. I think they are confirming that it's next year, but I'm pretty sure they saw like a leak on like a Hasbro business document that they were planning on it for next year. So pretty excited. I'm kind of hoping I'm hoping that we get some more news about it soon. Like I don't see why we wouldn't get any, but I am excited for it. The premise of the game's actually really cool. I got some cool books out already that builds up some universe lore and that kind of thing. I'm looking forward to that more than I am to Mass Effect at this point. I want another Mass Effect, but like Jesus, these guys actually seem like they're putting some heart into a game.
These guys want their game to do well, which we need from companies again. I don't know if us as like a consumer have gotten so spoiled that we want greatness, or we want greater than what we've played in the past, and if the games we played in the past were actually that good, or if developers just kind of been slipping.
I think it's just developers are slipping / the target audience is shifting to the point where they're promoting the wrong things. I mean, I don't think we might get close, but I don't think there's ever going to be a time where we get to that greatness of the early 2010s and like up to the mid, and maybe even the 2010s is a general decade, but early decade of that was pretty cool, and we got to see really awesome games. But I think it's just a problem of people leave studios don't pay people enough, and just overall it takes a lot longer to make games now, which is wild. But and then I don't know, I think the story of it and it's just the quality is going down, but I'm hoping some of these other games are putting big companies in their place at some point, and instead of doing the whole copy and paste formula that people have been doing. But
yeah, we need the indie companies to keep on. Can't let these big guys, big AAA companies, get complacent like they already are.
Oh yeah, that's just the problem is that these big companies could make money and they could get some big names back into gaming, but the thing is they won't, because they're like, oh well, this isn't gonna make us money, or this isn't a bestseller, cough cough EA, so therefore we're not gonna start it, even though one of their games like gave a breath of fresh air into the horror genre. But you know, we're just gonna stop talking about it and we're gonna move on to something stupid. That's like the EA model.
Dead Space. I was wondering what game you were talking about.
Like, that's a glaring issue for me, and then the fact that Battlefield just sucks, and like people are gonna keep trying no matter how much. Like, oh man, the next one looks great. Like I'm hoping, and I'm just like, I'll see it when I believe it. If it's good, I'm gonna be happy, but like I'm not gonna be that upset if it's not, because I'm not having that much of an expectation going into it.
Yeah, as much as this new Battlefield's looking pretty good, 2042 also looked pretty good, and we know how that went. We just need games to deliver on what they tell us they're gonna do.
I don't know. I don't know how I don't know how you can fix some things, or you deviate from a formula that was tried and true for so long that you're just like, oh yeah, let's do this, and then it goes horribly, and you're like, oh, what happened? Like,
It's the consumer's fault. You guys are the ones who did this.
for me personally, I mean, this week, I mean, I finished Ubisoft's new game, AC Shadows. I'll say it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed my time in it. They introduced some pretty cool mechanics. Like, I've been wanting a game to actually like do seasons right, and like actually having dynamic seasons was cool. Actually adding in a auto assassin or an instant assassination method was cool, because that's what I liked about the Assassin's Creed games, was like, oh yeah, like I could stealth, and then even if this guy's super strong, I can just go up and just assassinate him, and then it's over. Like, instead of having to be, oh, I'm level 20, and then like, oh wait, this guy's level 500 or 60 or whatever, he's gonna kick my ass. And even if I did stab him with a hidden blade, it didn't matter, because then he just beat me off my horse and kill me. But
I'm gonna go out here and say I have not beat Assassin's Creed since Syndicate.
I mean, how many Assassin's Creed games have you played? I guess I'll one up you on that, I guess.
Well, like in games that have been released after Syndicate. It's like I haven't beat any of like the new trilogy. I haven't. I didn't play Mirage. I didn't play Shadows. I don't know. The farthest I got was Valhalla, and that's because I like Vikings, but I very quickly was getting tired of it.
Mirage is cool. I liked it. A short, sweet, like a usual Assassin's Creed and how it should be. I like the story of it too. I like the trilogy just because I mean I like those settings. Like, is Origins my favorite Assassin's Creed game? No, but like I do like the setting of it. The story's weak with the whole like, you killed my son, and it's like, well, actually they didn't, because you actually killed your own son. But regardless, but Odyssey was cool. I like Greece and everything. It's just not an Assassin's Creed game. And Valhalla, it was cool, except for the fact that like once after a couple of provinces, it got very repetitive to the point where I got bored. But Shadows was pretty cool. I liked it. I was glad to finally get to Japan.
I feel like it was kind of a long time coming at this point.
And at this point, like I genuinely don't know where else I would want them to go, because they shy away from everything. They shy away from everything that's past the fucking like French Revolution. Like, I don't think I've seen one. Oh, I guess Syndicate technically was Industrial Revolution. But once you get to that 1900 era, I think they really shy away from it. Like, they don't want it. And I think they're missing some opportunities there.
I could always get behind like a Native American one, like in Mexico, South America area. But I know that's also kind of close to the Black Flag.
Like,
in terms of location, they don't like to, unless it's like a direct sequel, they don't like to go back to the same location.
Well, if you're talking about New Mexico and stuff, then I don't think it would be really.
No, just Mexico and South America, like Aztecs, Mayans.
Well, that'd be. I mean, they kind of did that for Black Flag. I don't know if they'd actually do it again, but like, I think a couple that I wouldn't mind would be like if they did a Western one where, like, I don't know, like you're combating the Templars in the frontier or whatever, or you're playing as a Templar, something. That'd be kind of cool. But like other things that I would want to see is like at one point I think it'd be cool to see like World War One / like the Russian Civil War. I think that would be interesting. But
I think the Russian Civil War would be really cool.
Yeah, like I think it's just a matter of just like they're shying away from to the point where we're almost at automatic guns. So like I don't know if they ever do it. Like a World War II one would be rad if you could be an assassin, like either like undercover or whatever during either the Western, Eastern, or even the Pacific Front. I think that'd be neat. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, if they're gonna be able to do anything, because I don't know if it was enough for them to stay afloat.
Right, since Ubisoft is not doing well in terms of money.
Like, I think it sold well. It's a matter of they spent too much money on other shit, cough, cough, skull and bones, to the point they're like, maybe we should stop funneling money into this. Because that game would have been cool like 10 years ago.
Like, that should have been their next game after Black Flag.
It shouldn't have been. I don't know who was behind that in a business sense, but when you're funneling almost $1 billion into a game and it's been forever since you announced it, and the the fact that Black Flag came out forever ago and it was kind of supposed to be like, if you like Black Flag ship and fighting and stuff, you're gonna like this. The fact that that's been so long ago, somebody should have thought about it. Like, maybe not. It's Ubisoft, so who knows?
Excuse me. At least we're getting back into Siege. We've been playing it a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. At least
The curse that keeps coming back.
that game is just torture.
No, it doesn't matter how long
Yep, it's like
you think it's been.
Can't get rid of it.
It always will come back when you least expect. Although I do feel like
in that game,
we've had a better start.
It's abysmal. Yeah, it's just the principle of it. Like, hey guys, we know who's on PC, and instead of just banning them from consoles, we're gonna put them in the PC lobbies.
You get it, Jared.
That
you really get it.
Yeah, and then they removed like displaying ranks because they don't want people to know that their matchmaking system is dumb and not working. Because I just love that even if most of us are pretty low in the rank, they're like, you know what? We're gonna put you against master level and or champ level, whatever it's called, and plats and everything, and you're just gonna like it. You're gonna like when you're solo queuing or duo queuing and your team of coppers is getting absolutely destroyed by a group of champs. Like, that's always a fun time.
Back like the first season Valorant came to Xbox, I played ranked and got ranked in it. I was solo queuing because no one else wanted to play ranked with me. People wanted to play Valorant, but not ranked. I lied. It was the second season because I got ranked silver. No, I was gold. I hit gold 1 in Valorant. That was my play after my placement games. The next season, I solo queue, play as a character. I'm talking to them. I'm getting shit on, like just straight shit on in the ranked game. And they're like, "What rank are you?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm gold. I was gold last season." They're like, "We're diamonds. We're all diamonds and above." And their ranking system is basically the same as Siege. And I'm just like, "Why the hell am I in this lobby?" They're like, "We have no idea. Just try your best."
No, that's the problem. It just I don't understand because the whole that's a problem with Siege. This is kind of just going off of a tangent, but like the fact if you're solo queuing, you got to kind of pray to whatever higher power is out there that somebody doesn't leave, because if somebody leaves on your team, it doesn't matter. If you lose, you're gonna lose the same amount even though someone left. And even if you win with the one down one person, you don't get anything extra or anything. That stuff should be rectified, or the punishments need to be worse to the point where they don't actually do it. Because then there's people that are just like, oh, this map, well, I'm just gonna leave and take like the hour ban and be back playing. It's like, no, it should be longer.
I heard a rumor. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard a rumor that Marvel Rivals is you're going to get whatever their, I think SR, I think that's their ranking. You're going to get that based on your performance in the game, and obviously if you win or lose. So I think if you lose, but you played like phenomenal, you were the second most valuable player. I think you lose like a third or half of what you would normally lose.
See, that would be cool. But like, I know that's not going to happen in Siege because they're like, oh, well, kills aren't everything. But then it's like, well, if I have to kill the entire team because the others are going 0 and like 12 for a game, like that's not cool. Like,
no, and Siege is still very much in a TDM meta right now. Like playing the objective is not what you do.
No, because of the way they're gun balancing in quotes is that they only give good guns to some people, and they don't play those ops for their ability or anything, like having a dock or something. Like, no, they play them for the gun, pretty much. And it's like they need to do something to where most people have a decent weapon, so then people actually pick other ops. Because it's the same like 10 ops on either side that people use every goddamn time.
Back when like people would only use like Warden for the 1.5, for example, like just make it to where everyone has the same sights. Like honestly, if everyone has the same sights,
it's either everybody gets an ACOG or nobody gets an ACOG. Because
That's my thought with it.
It's pretty dumb.
And I know we've probably said that on a previous podcast, but it still applies.
It's still the same issue that Ubisoft will not change because the champs and the pros they'll cater to the pros, even though the pros only make up less than 1% of the player base. But
correct, and that's like my least favorite thing that every game company seems to do. If there's a competitive league, pro league, they're like, whatever you guys say, we got it. Or if there's a huge streamer, like what Fortnite did with Ninja, they gave that man like everything he wanted.
No, literally, if they're that concerned about it, they just need to have a separate version of the game or a separate playlist to where verified people that are pro gamers or whatever use, and they have 2 different metas of the game, because it's abysmal. The fact that there's maps in the rotation that get insta banned, and they don't think, maybe we should take those out and actually put other maps in, or God forbid, actually like make what maps good, cough cough theme park, cough cough skyscraper, cough cough tower, or even bring back some older maps that could actually kind of be fun in ranked and actually spice things up, because I mean
I think Fortress and ranked
Fortress
would be fun. I like Fortress. Fortress, I feel like, is a good map. Is it the best? Hell no. But it's still
I think
fun.
for some of those maps, like if they get such a low pick rate, cough cough, like what I just said, I think they need to make a system to where, like, if you win on those maps, you gain a decent chunk of RP. Maybe like 20 or 30% bonus RP. And if you lose a little less RP. Because then it's like, well, shit, that was a rough map, but like we lost. Like, yeah, I mean we're losing some, but it's not that bad. It would at least incentivize people to actually pick those maps, because then you'd be like, yeah, we'll give it a try. I mean, we might get a better payout, or we might lose a little. I mean, it doesn't matter. But they would never do that.
But I think with that, we are going to wrap up episode 62 of the Split Screen Experience.
All right.
Check us out next week. Go watch our gaming videos. We have a ton. We're going to keep making more. See you next week.
See you guys. J Money out.